Hello, my name is Amy Dye-Reeves, and today I'm going to be providing you a presentation entitled Brainstorm Mania, Learning How to Use Taskade, which is an AI product. My name is Amy Dye-Reeves, and I'm the head of the Library of Architecture, Design, and Construction at Auburn University. And so what we're going to be looking at today, and the agenda that is right in front of you, is our introduction, learning what is Taskade, improve the research process, and then just wrap up anything as well as with my contact information to ask any additional questions for later. So first, we're going to start with what is Taskade. So Taskade really enhances for you to be productive within AI by really enabling you to create a AI agent workforce. So what that's going to look like is it's really going to assist you with that writing and research and really task management that you have in your position every single day. So what you're also going to see is this automated workflow, but also this real-time collaboration, which you can experience with a really smooth, effective way to your work, and that's all in a cohesive platform. So what you want to do in step number one is go ahead and go to taskade.com, and you're going to create an account, just a basic account with your information in there. There's a couple different options that you'll see, a free option and a paid option. What I've been using mostly is the free option, but you can also look at the paid as well. When you get started, it's going to look something like this. On the screen that's in front of you. You can chat with the agent if you have any questions. You start really generating your AI agent, what you're wanting to work on, and your project. So most time people will start with generating a project or a report. Once you do that, you're going to go ahead and get started once you've logged in with all of your information. So getting started, you really start with some type of prompt that you're working on. So you can see in front of you some really different options that will allow you to advance your career that way. One thing that I have found on that getting started template that's right in front of you is the tasks. I've really looked at like the formats. The AI assistance is really awesome too. That's why we're really having this conversation today. But I really like the subtasks, especially when you're working on a really big project. One thing that I like to do is switch from my project views so I can see like my calendar that I currently have at work, or if it's something that you're working on a side project on your Gmail, perhaps that's personal, you can do that as well. If you have a organizational chart, you can upload and view that. You can list it. You can have a really nice board, a vision board of what you're working with for your projects. One unique feature of that Taskade that we will be talking about is the AI feature. So the AI feature, as you can see, there is a whole lot of YouTube videos that you can play around with that shows you more capabilities. One thing about it is I really like the templates that are within that. They're very customizable. When you're looking at the AI project, there you can chat with somebody if you have any questions, but they really have that workflow that's going to be the best for you in terms of really what you're working with. So if you're working with the generated AI agent, which is what we saw at the first of the presentation, you can ask it any question, or maybe you're working on a particular project and you're wanting a certain workflow. So, or even if you're wanting something like asking it, how would I start working with a specific research project or something like that. So when you're learning how to use that workspace feature of Taskade, what you can see in front of you is kind of that basic template. If I can upload stuff, I keep everything here in one place with my workspace feature. Creating with the AI feature with Taskade, you can ask it all kinds of stuff. If you're like, okay, I'm working on this particular project and I have this question that I'm wanting to look at, you can create that there. You can create a project time by asking it a question within that search box. So one of the questions that I particularly asked was planning really a project that looks at creating a semester-long research instructional project. And so what it did is it gave me a semester long plan. I was like, so how do I put this instructional project together, and really it's just a general project that you would have, like starting with, what is my research question, and just gives you that steps and that curriculum building, and maybe even giving you suggestions you've never had before, but it also gives you a task so you can work on a little each day. So I'll work on the first part, the pre-planning, and then I'll go to the next step and the next step and the next step. So it's really great. And so you can kind of see the same thing when I ask that program and that research question, what it's looking at, but you can see there's so many options and it also tells me like, okay, I've got that done. I've, looked at the syllabus, and maybe some suggestions on what the syllabus might look like, or even just for that one research project. So it does give you a lot of options, but you can check it off, and it just really helps you feel good in terms of completion there. They do have the built-in calendar, so if you're working on that research project, maybe I want to work on it for 4 days, you can say I'm in Taskade that I'm working on this research project for 4 days, and it gives you step by step, like day 1, you want to complete this, day 2, and by day 4, you should be complete and done. There's different costs for a Taskade. There is the free version, there's at $8 and a $16, so you can go ahead and explore that on the website. So then kind of quick takeaways that you have with Taskade. The pros is that AI generated organizing your ideas, expressing how to break those down on your research plan. That built-in calendar is great. The cons is that the free plan has flexibility, but you probably need to buy more space for all your projects that you're working on. So again, my name is Amy Dye-Reeves, and if you have any questions, feel free to email me, and I look forward to hearing from you all, and I hope you have a wonderful day.